Welcome to Docker Security course. My name is Musa Konje. In this introduction, I'm not going to lay out what I've done, whom I've worked for, but definitely I will tell you why this course will make you a professional white hacker and you'll be ready to excel at work and also in education in studying courses such as CISSP, Comptia Pentest Plus, and also Offensive Security Certified Professional for using Kali Linux as a penetration testing tool. So in this course, we are going to be using Kali Linux as our attacker Linux machine. Because I'm studying also for CISSP, Comptia Pentest, and also OSCP. This course, you see the elements of CISSP, i.e. the question and answers I'll go over on CISSP, and I'll go the hands-on which are required for Comptia Pentest, and other techniques which are required for penetration testing so that you could pass your also OSCP. So this course, there will be a lot of hands-on, less of theory, but I will be explaining the theory. Now, let's visit some of the other courses I've done, which amount to more of the research for this course. So as you can see from here, I'm studying for offensive security. I'm studying with Pentest Academy, Pakti Publisher, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, and also Comptia Pentest Plus for penetration testing, which is the course you can sit on and you pay £200. You can do self-study and just pay to Pearson View £200 equivalent rather of US dollars to sit for that exams. The difficult exams in here, there are two: the offensive security and the CISP. The CISP is difficult in terms of how you need to think to pass the exams. You don't need to think as a technician, which you could do in the rest of the other courses. In this domain, you need to think as a manager. Don't solve problems, but be able to give directions. So the domains we have got, I'll just go over quickly. So you have got the security and risk management, asset security, security architecture and engineering, communication and network security, identity and access management, security assessment and testing, which is pen test, which is also fall in this area, and also offensive security, not to mention the other courses. So even though here has been given 12%, but at work this is almost 85% of the job. These security operations, there will be the SOC centers where they can monitor all the traffic and do actions appropriately. And then we have good software development, which is the Python, which we'll be using all throughout this course. So I've developed a lab or build a lab which we'll be using throughout this course. So the lab I've built has got a Raspberry Pi, then there's a router, and also there's a phone because we are doing the Android or iOS attacks. Then the router we are doing using that. Then the Raspberry Pi gives us the Raspbian Pawn OS as the entry into attacking using the ARF card here. So I'll show you what the ARF card which you need to buy and use. So this is the ARF card which you need to use or you rather buy so that you could use it. You could get it on Amazon. And these are the details of it. So it's a Wi-Fi standard for BGN. Now the BGN stands for the B, that means you'll be transmitting at 11 or either downloading or uploading 11 at the speed at 11 megabits per second. The G is 54 megabits per second and the N is 150 megabits per second. And this ARF card, we could use it to attack WAP2, WAP mixed, which means you could have WAP2 and WAP and then WPS. When we are connecting here to the our VM machine for the Kali, we are going to use USB 2.0, and then the operating system we are using is the Kali. So because we are operating at 2.4 gigahertz, it just gives us that distance. So let's look at the actual distance. So I've got the RF card here. Outdoor, if you are using outdoor, is about 92 meters. Indoor is about 46 meters. And because we are going to be using Docker in Kali Linux, so we'll have containers, two containers. One is for Python, which I call it Python Juice, and then the vulnerability web page, which we'll be using for different uses, is called Juice Shop, which is also a container. And here, as you can see, after that, all this network, I've packed it into a innovative Scooby-Doo track called the Mystery Machine. So it's inside in there. And this is what we'll be using to hack it. And the only clue we are starting here, is just the SSID, which is RASP OS. So let's go to use the first command in scanning after we connect the alpha card. So we'll connect the alpha card as the first um, task to do. We'll connect Kali Linux with the alpha card and we'll start sniffing the traffic using this command IW list. So we'll go into that and I'll show you. So I hope this has been very informative and I want to see you practicing with me one in the next video. So I hope this has been informative and I look forward to this class.